As a part of our stewardship season and celebrating the theme of generous God, grateful people, we're going to invite up our congregational president, Doug Johnson, to share his story. Woo!
Thank you. My mother always wanted me to be a pastor. This is as close as I'm going to get. I am a husband, a father, grandfather, brother, and I'm a child of God. I became a child of God on an operating table when I was a month old at the St. Luke's Hospital, just before I had a life-saving operation. As most of you, I have learned my stewardship from my parents. Not from what they said, but what they did. Part of it was giving. Every week I saw my dad make out a check for a manual. Part of it was giving their time. My dad ushered, he was president of the congregation, among other things. My mother taught Sunday school. It did many of the things that women in those days who were not working out of the home had time to do. And part of it was using their talents. My mother had owned a restaurant, and she did a lot of cooking for the monthly dinners we had at church. My dad ran a furnace company, and he would always clean the furnace at church without charge and did other maintenance. Returning to my home church after college, law school, the military, I taught Sunday school, confirmation, served on the board of deacons, and I was on a call committee. We moved to Stillwater, we joined Trinity, and I found that in a big church, it's easy to hide. Then, one Sunday, our new interim pastor, Larry Johnson, many of you remember him, got up and said, "Good morning. My name is Larry Johnson. I want you to know I only take calls to churches in extreme conflict." And I decided I needed to do something. We increased our giving. My training and experience as a lawyer gave me a talent to help to fix problems. And I agreed to take some leadership positions and was asked to chair the task force to close the Opening Doors campaign. And then Gail Olson, another lawyer, and I were asked to join the council to solve some problems. Now, I understand that many of you think that lawyers are not there to solve problems, but to create them. But we tried, and it was not a fun time. We had to do many things that were not popular. I also started giving my time by washing dishes after funerals, ushering, serving communion, peeling potatoes, washing dishes after the lutefisk dinner, which was actually a promotion because I used to have to debone the lutefisk. This is a true story. My wife, when I came home from doing that, would throw me clothes in the garage to change. My story is similar to many of your stories at Trinity. We do this not for salvation, as Chris said, but in gratitude. We have hundreds of wonderful volunteers and givers, and most don't know about them. Last year, we had almost 50 organizations at Trinity for volunteers, with people giving their time and talents. Last year and this year, we've balanced the budget with your giving. And now, serving on council is fun. And we have a movement in Trinity that you can feel. People aren't satisfied where we are. Last year, we voted because people came to the council and said, we want to be an IRC congregation, and we unanimously passed that at our last annual meeting. And we had people come and say, we want to improve the green space. And if you walk out there now, you'll see a new beautiful sign and trees. Now we've got people coming to us and asking us to join Lutherans Restoring Creation, which is a new program. And you'll be hearing more about that. And what's really exciting is in 2021, we're going to be celebrating 150 years since Trinity was created. And you'll be hearing lots more about that, and we want your ideas. But what happened when Doreen and I got involved? Trinity became part of our family. We moved this year, and when we told our realtor what we wanted, the first thing on our top priority was close enough so we could stay at Trinity. I thank God for that, and for that and all that you give Trinity, I thank you.